You're not stressed, you're excited. This is a little mindset shift that I started to make recently after seeing a Instagram post. I'll insert the post right here. It is life-changing, which is why I'm making a full YouTube video on this, because we have all these stressors throughout our day, every single day, especially here living in the US and North America, where we're kind of in that capitalist consumer society. A lot of the world is, but especially here, good old USA. And it's easy to get caught up in needing more, wanting more, doing more, hyper productivity, and that results in stress and anxiety. And I know it's an epidemic here in the US, stress, depression, anxiety, all of these mental health issues. But by reframing our mindset in these simple ways, we can change or kind of shift that feeling of stress and anxiety into excitement. The physical reactions our bodies have to stress and anxiety and excitement are actually quite similar. We have an elevated heart rate, we might feel a little jittery, we might have clammy hands or feel a little angsty. If we just reframe the thought attached to those physical reactions, we can actually change the direction in which we go. For example, I was working my corporate job a few years ago. You guys probably saw all those videos. If you haven't, I have my whole life basically documented here on YouTube. I was so stressed in that job. I was miserable. I was constantly thinking about work and building my business and doing these other things, and just there was so much stress. And then I quit my job and I had a different kind of stress, but it was still stressful being an entrepreneur, trying to figure things out without the stability of a corporate job. But then also I had a lot of benefits that came with that. I had a lot more time, a lot more flexibility. I was able to do what I wanted. I was able to get my sleep schedule in order and not have those restraints that came with having a full-time corporate job. However, I still found myself being stressed. That is on me. That's a personal issue because I was choosing stress over excitement. And I think it's really important that you control the way that you are internally, because that affects your external world. And it's kind of like a cycle that goes back and forth between each other. At the end of the day, the only thing we really can control is ourselves and the way we think. And then by kind of changing our internal frequency, by being excited instead of stressed, we are vibrating differently, and that will attract things that you want into life more easily. When I switch my mindset from stressed to excited, I have to ask myself, why am I excited? I automatically just go to that question in my head, and then I am forced to remember what I'm excited about, which is kind of like a trick into practicing gratitude, because then you have to remember, oh, I'm excited because I have this event coming up, or because I have an apartment in a great city that I love in a great location. I have my family members, I have my friends, I have a job that I get to do every day. And it kind of creates this avalanche of just all these things that are going good in your life. And a lot of times it's easy to focus on the negative and be in a scarcity mindset. But by framing your mindset as excited or happy, you are automatically going into gratitude. And that is where you want to be, because abundance and having an abundance mindset allows you to attract more into your life, and also allows you to relax. And we all could use a little bit more relaxation. Am I right? Like, going off of where I'm at in my life as an entrepreneur, as someone who is working on growing different things and different projects. I'm about to launch my course, which is quite stressful, but it is also so exciting because it's something I've been working on for so long, and it's going to allow me to teach people how to become a digital nomad and grow a community. And there's so many amazing things that are coming with this project, but of course it's stressful at some points. But is it really stressful? Like, is it causing me to have to do a ton of strenuous work? Not really. Like, I know these things intrinsically and from all of my experiences that this is kind of second nature to me, and creating this course was quite easy because I've lived this lifestyle for so many years. I've traveled to almost 50 countries by the age of 25, and I'm living it. So it's not that it's actually stressful, but I just put that emotion, I attach that emotion to the idea of building a course because people say, oh, it's so difficult, or oh, building a business is hard. It's not hard unless you really think that it is hard. Things are going to be as easy as you deem them to be. So instead of feeling like your life is hard and you have to work very hard, think of things coming to you effortlessly. That kind of goes along with the lucky girl syndrome, which I am definitely a lucky girl because amazing things happen to me all the time. They didn't used to. My life used to be very different, and I have a whole video on the lucky girl syndrome and how to acquire it and how to make it grow, because it is something that you need to practice, and the more you practice it, the more it grows. Like exercising a muscle, that goes with excitement and stress. It's like, just know that you're not stressed, you're excited, and you are lucky, and good things happen to you, and it all flows effortlessly, and you're living in alignment, and you're living with your purpose. And no, it's not easy at first. It's going to be super difficult. You're going to feel weird saying these affirmations in your head. You're going to be like, no, but I actually am stressed, or I'm not really lucky. Good things don't really happen to me. But you have to believe that they do before they actually will. That's also the law of resonance, which is believing that something is happening or you are that person before you become them, because you have to already be that person in order to become them. And I know all this stuff might sound a little difficult to understand, but rewatch this video and I swear it'll stick. And there are so many books that teach you this. One that I'm reading right now is Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. It is amazing. His other book, Becoming Supernatural, I haven't read it yet, but I also heard that it's amazing. And these resources can really break down how to create the mindset that you need and create those mindset shifts that are necessary in order to become the person that you want to be. But it is really changing my life, especially as an entrepreneur, as someone who doesn't have that stability right now in my life. I do have so much stability, but it's easy to focus on the lack of stability, which I'm really trying to not do. And just by making that simple mindset shift, I am finding so much more abundance, and I have so much more joy, and I have so many amazing things happening right now in my life. Like, I'm going to Puerto Rico soon. Today I'm going on a full day wine tour here in the wine country of Texas, and all these things are just happening. I mean, I work super hard, but like, they're just effortlessly flowing into my life, these amazing experiences and these opportunities and everything. So it's like, when you just notice all the beautiful things happening in your life, it's so easy to just be excited. And if you feel like there aren't enough of those things happening in your life right now, start focusing on the small, little, beautiful things about your life, and trust me, they will grow and expand. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I hope you found it super helpful. Subscribe if you haven't already, give it a big thumbs up, and connect with me on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, my course is coming out, so you can join the waitlist down below for 50% off if you are interested. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.